Okay, this is the display as the adjacent label. Okay, contain the current value. Okay, then you can use this one for some application. Okay, you want to limit the number of range. Okay, for example, you want to get the day, month, year. Like then you can give this one to maximum value. For example, the month, you can see there is a 1 to 12. Then you can set that is a minimum number is 1, maximum number is 12. Then the people easy to select the numerical up and down. The day also 1 to 31st, 31. Year also you can check that. Okay, this one you can see that in some application, if you use the credit card or debit card, they ask for your expiry date for your card. Then they ask for the month and year. Then you can put the month 1 to 12, and year usually is always 3 years. Sorry, 5 years for the expired date. Then you can set current year is this like. Then maximum is there another 5 years, 2015. Sorry, 2025. That's like you can make. Okay, then maximum minimum value properties, the value change event. Okay, if you change the value, you can get that value. That's the event for other control instance, such as the RadioButton control instance. Okay, then we can group the some other control instance that we use for the group box. Okay, other control instance can be grouped in the group box too. Then properties. They have that is a back color, fore color defined. Okay, no any text properties. You can use that. So what is the region visible? The region in the text. Then replace the frame control form. Okay, control found in the Visual 6. They have the frame. Now here we are using group box. Okay. Then group box where you can use here. You can see the calculator. Okay, some places they are using group box. Oh, okay, they are not now, because now is they are improved. Okay, now RadioButton. Okay, if you want to select the one option or one choice, the one option, then you can use for the RadioButton. Okay, user select one RadioButton from a group of button. If you have many group of button is there, then user can select only one button. Okay, one choice. Then you can use for the RadioButton. Call as a button group. Okay, then button group contained by a group box control instance. Okay, I will show that you can select one or more. To create a multiple button group, create a multiple group box control instance also. Okay, you can create the many control instance. Then RadioButton, they also have that. Be careful when create the button group. Then create the RadioButton inside the group box. Okay, if you want to make the group box, after you can insert inside the button, RadioButton. Okay, test by moving the group box contain RadioButton should be moved with the group box. Okay, then you can put that your button inside the group box. Then if you move that object, then that button also, RadioButton also going to move with the group box. If you copy and paste the RadioButton, select the group box before pasting the RadioButton. Okay, that also you can. Now you can see the RadioButton properties anyway. What other properties there? It has a text. Okay, it appear for the RadioButton. Okay, next two. Check. Okay, you can indicate that's a if RadioButton is checked or not. Then we have the three. Another event is the check change. Okay, if you check change is there, you can fire the event. Okay, any changes happen is the fire the event. The standard prefix is the RAD. It's a RadioButton RAD. Now this is the one example. We only select the category of the car. Okay, car category. then it is only, you can select only one category. Therefore, you put there is a radio button. If you put that check box for here, you can select many options. One more option. One more option. Then you use the radio button. Then you can see here new forms. Okay, I make the many button. Okay, I didn't make any what I will put that radio button. Okay, if you press the control key and select move, you can put the many button. Okay, now we have a five button. Just I run. Okay, I didn't write that, but you can select the only one option. Okay, no. Then if you want to set more, okay, later I will do some example. But here I want to only one selection. Then you use the radio button. Then if you want many selection, then you want to need for the group box. Okay, I put this group box. Okay. Then inside the group box, I copy and paste here inside the group box. I put another group box. Okay. I put there in the inside the group box. Now you can move this group box. Okay. The radio button also going to move with the group box. Okay. I can align. Okay. This is the one group of radio button. Okay. Little more light. Okay. Then if you want to group this the color palette or something, okay, we can make this is the name text name as a group one. This is a color. Okay, I put the another group box. Okay, this I change for this as some example of the background color. Background color. Okay, this is the four color. Is a text color, like you can some option you can give. Okay, then that people. Okay, now I run this flow. Then if you make the group box, then you can select the radio button in another group. Without group, the previous only one option you can select. Okay, one option. You can select one option. Now you can see here, you can select many options. Okay, here is one in the group box. Here also one in the group box. Then that is the purpose we can use the group box. If you want to separate the some object, then you can use for the group box. Okay, then radio button also you can. No, radio button also you can group here. Okay. Then that's the purpose we use the radio button. Okay, now we come for the introduction to the Boolean data. What is Boolean data? Operate the similar to on-off switches like. Okay, then we can use for the Boolean data as a true or false. That's a Boolean data. The standard prefix for the that variable name, and we can use for the BLN as a Boolean. Okay, has the true. Show the value true or false. Okay, only true value you can, if in the Boolean type your data variable is a Boolean data type, then you can use that only true or false. No any other. Okay. Note that the true and false are reserved word. Then you cannot use for in your coding for the another variable name or something. True or false. This is the reserved word. Okay, some reserved words are the integer, int, double. That's a reserved word. You cannot use for the any object name or variable name. That you cannot use that. Those. Then here is the true or false. Not that. Most frequently used in the decision making. Okay. Declare the Boolean variable name BLN value and store the value true or false in variable. Okay. Bool BLN. Okay, this is a data type. Bool BLN value. Now you can assign BLY true or false. Okay, you can add for this Boolean type. Okay. Then this is the purpose you can use here. Your computer is on or off. Then you can use true is on, false is off. This is on or off. Or present on absent. And you can use the true or false. Okay. Here valid is a false. That's a true value you can assign. Now it's the decision making. Then group of statement call for the decision making statement, execute the different block of the code in the different circumstance. Okay, some situation want to execute the group of code, but other want to skip. Then we can use for the some decision. Use the decision and then we are using for the if and else. Condition is true, then execute group of statement. Okay, one group of statement you can execute. It should be true. It should false. Otherwise, execute different group of statement. Then we use for decision making. Yes, this is the while loop. Okay, while and for loop also there that will come later. It's a while. This if condition is true, then want to repeat something, then we can use for the while and for. Now we say if condition is satisfied true. Another also there case also given later here case. Choose and case. Now comparison operator. If you consider, if you check condition, you only need for the comparison. Okay. Comparison operator. So you want to compare comparison operators. Already you know that condition statement is one group when a condition is true, and another group of statement when the condition is false. Conditional statement apply the following comparison operator to test. You can see here double equal, there's a equal to some condition. You want to if condition, that condition is satisfied, some value is equal, then execute. Otherwise, not execute. And here is the equal. You can use that condition if your marks is 100, you can excellent student. Okay, then you obtain some marks in 100 for some subject, then you are excellent for that particular subject. Yeah, that. Then we use for the equal to. Some others are not equal. Then you can use for this angle bracket opposite side. There is a not equal or explanation mark. This is not equal sign. This is the compare. Less than. greater than or less than or equal or greater than or equal. Okay, these are the compression operator we are using in condition decision making. The decision making, these are used. Okay, equal, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal. Okay, then compression operator. Always produce the Boolean value as the result. Okay, the decision they are making all get the results as a Boolean true or false. True or false. Okay, the compression operator all have the same precedent. Okay, they have all same precedent, but if check for the right, note that arithmetic operation are performed before compression. Okay, operator are evaluated. Then we start with the arithmetic. Okay, arithmetic operation. Then operate like you study the power. Then after the multiply or division. Okay, then modulo operator. Then next is the minus or plus or minus. Add or subtract. Then that is the precedent of the arithmetic operator. But in here, the Boolean operator is the same precedent. But before execute this, okay, evaluate the Boolean operator, first perform for the arithmetic operator. Some calculation is inside your condition, then first perform the arithmetic operator after evaluate. The compression operator I evaluate from left to right. Always your coding also same, like if you running left to right, that's a left to right, and top to bottom. Up to bottom. Usual. Okay, compression operator I evaluate any arithmetic operation. First perform the arithmetic operation, after that perform the compression parentheses to overwrite the default precedent. Okay, some bracket you can use, first execute that one, after that also you can. Now you can see here, this is one of the example. Okay, in results equal int value plus 2 less than equal in value 2 1. Okay, then I mentioned here first execute this arithmetic operator. After compare for this compression operator. Then, for example, in value 1 is 3, in value 2 is 5. Compare for this. Okay, okay, do the arithmetic equation. Plus 2, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Then you can check now is 4, sorry, 5 less than or equal 4. It is not, it is not, and you can okay. Some condition you can use that. Is the condition is if in value 1 plus 2 you can give this the variable like okay, less than minus 1. First we will do this and going to compare for 2 years. 4, so that then we can use if statement condition of it be used alone. Okay, usually use for the if and else statement. This is very good time use for the only if condition. Execute a group of one group of statement only if the condition is true. One way we call this the one way if statement. Okay, call one way statement. Statement execute if the statement the statement block, and you can this is a simple if condition. Then group statement you can give the within brackets. Okay. If condition, this condition is true, execute this one. If condition is false, execute the if out of the state. If statement test value of the condition. Okay. Statement execute only if the condition is true. Statement. This is a one-way if statement. Okay. Okay. Note that is the equal to is the optional sum condition. Now you can use for the BL condition is true. Then directly you can use here if BL condition is true. Then you can make some statement here inside. Okay, this is the one way if statement. If the condition is true, execute for the statement. If you false, execute the end if statement. Okay, end of the statement. If you false. Now we come for the two-way if statement. Execute one statement block when the condition is true. Another statement block when condition is false. Okay, then we can use for the if and else. Okay, then also call for the if and else statement. If and else statement. Then without bracket, if you only execute the one statement. If you give the curly bracket, execute the block of statement. Okay, you can check if condition statement is true and else statement is false. 25 Celsius our room temperature, more than 25 temperature on the AC. Okay, sometimes if the less than 10 temperature on the heater. Okay, for example, sometimes if you the area in the night they have the less than 10, then want to need for the heater. Okay, the foreign country also same. Then you can make. If there's on the street light in the night, then you can check the sunlight is there, not necessary for street light. If sunlight is there, low is not there, okay, not there, then you on the street light. That light you can make the condition and execute the statement. Okay, this is the way we are using the automated system. Automated system, that's a decision, control decision. Okay, if the statement tests the value of the sum condition. Value of the sum condition. Statement is true, execute the only if condition is true. Then don't execute the else statement. Okay, here is the if condition is true, only execute the if statement. Okay, then execute. Okay, if you finish, then execute for the out of the else statement. Okay, if it is false, execute the else statement after that out statement not true. If then if some condition statement is true, execute only if condition is true. The statement false, execute otherwise. Okay, else statement. Execute continue the statement for the end of if statement. Okay, now you can see the two-way statement based on the content of the checkbox. Name, if the insurance show the value label control instance, then if the you can check the insurance text box, insurance rate. Okay, you have the medical insurance or anything, then if you state is there, then you can apply for that insurance policy. Otherwise, no. Else, incident rate is text is empty. There are no incident rate. Okay, then if and else. Now this is the two-way if statement. If condition is there, some statement here, else statement here. Then we can check this condition is true, execute this statement and come to down. Okay, not execute this one. Else part not execute. Then if false, and it's false, execute this else part and okay, this is the two-way logical flow. Okay, statement two-way if statement the logical flow. The condition is true, execute this true statement. The condition is false, execute this else statement and come down. Okay, we can see that multiple way to if statement. So sometime want to more condition want to check. Here is only one condition is here is a two-way, one condition. For example, door is open, then you want to close. Then if your shop is open, then you can go and buy. Shop is closed, you cannot buy that anything. Then not necessary to go to that shop. Then it's a one condition is there. But you want to check condition, then you can use for if state based on three or more outcomes. Okay, three or more outcomes also you can make. Okay, want to get the different condition you want to satisfy. The multiply the statement syntax. If condition 1, if you satisfy, then execute this statement. Condition is true, then you can statements. Okay, else. You can increase the number of else if, then end of that you use for the else part. The if statement tests the value some condition. If condition 1 is true, the statement will be in the if and the first okay statement execute, else statement is execute. Okay, not the first statement. Not execute the else statement. Okay, if the condition is false, then check on else statement. Okay, this check for the top to bottom. First condition is check is okay, then not execute for the other condition. Okay, only first condition is satisfied, execute that condition statement and execute the out of the if condition. If block is 4, then for the test. If the condition is true, if execute. Okay, I think here what is it? First, sorry, for if first if statement execute. First if statement execute. First is okay. Second one, if the condition is true, else not satisfy the both condition. Okay, then you execute for the else execute the bottom last. Then execute the continue the else statement. Okay, then we can make them anything. Now you can see here. Okay, here is the if in your marks in grade, that's a marks greater than 90, then you can use for the A. Okay, now with our you already know our grading system. I don't know, you get the results now. Did you get the results of a semester? No. Okay, this is our grading system. Okay, more than 90 A plus, more than 80 also A. Okay, not in our, this one is a little different, but in our system is a more than 90 is A plus, more than, okay, equal 90 or more than 90. Okay, greater than or equal 90 is A, greater than or equal 80 is, sorry, A plus, again, greater than or equal 80 is A, then B plus, B, D, F. Like, okay. Here now is the different ranges there. Now you can see if that your mark is greater than 90, then on the display your grade is A. Okay. Else if then your marks is not more than 90. Okay, greater than 90. Then check for the second. Is the marks is more than 80? Then the range is the now is the between 90 to 80. Your marks is between 90 to 80. 90 and 80, between and 90 and 80, the between range is the 90 to 80. Then you display the B, the grade is B. Okay, not satisfy this condition, is that your marks is less than 80. Then check for the here, is more than 70 or no. Then, right, then we are using, if this is the structure, you can see the structure of the multi-way if statement. If some statement, okay, here I didn't use for the curly bracket because only one statement is there. If you want to execute the one more statement, then you can use for the curly brackets. Then execute that block of statement. If your condition is true, this condition is true, execute this block of statement. Okay. Now here. Then here is the your marks is greater than 60 but less than 70, then you can use the B. Otherwise, your marks is less than 60, okay, or equal to 70. Okay, this is a multi-way. Then multi-way statement, then you can see this is the syntax as this is the logical flow. If the condition 1 is true, execute this one and go to the end of the, okay, end of the else statement. End of the else statement, not execute this one. If the condition is 1 is false, check for the condition true. It is true, condition 2. Then it is true, execute is a else if part. This is okay, else part. Then else if part. If not satisfy this condition 2 also, go to the check for the else part and that's false. It here you can see only if condition is there, only move and execute. But here is a if and else is there. If you both condition is not satisfied, okay, both are false, then it must be execute. X part is execute must be execute the else part. Okay, the statement follow the end of the else part. Now it's want to nested if statement. If inside the if condition also you can use for the if. Okay, the if statement can be installed. Okay, inside each of the other if condition. Okay, as shown in the following. Here now already we check for the more than grade. More than the marks is more than 90. Okay, if the grade is 9A, but again check that marks is more than 95, you can go for the excellent students or something. Excellent, your grade is excellent. Then again, if condition. if we check, if you satisfy this condition, then after is check for this condition. If you not satisfy this condition, okay, then go to here. Check the is in grade greater than 80. Check. Okay. Then we can inside also some situation want to use that condition. Okay. Inside also you can use that condition. If condition. Okay, call this a nested if. Okay, if and else also you can continue here. See this true is there, true, execute the that this if part. Okay, inside the if block. Okay, you can increase here is a number of if. Okay, if and else statement also. Don't worry. Okay. Now we come for the select case statement. Okay, we'll do some similar example later. Okay. The limited form of if statement uses select case statement when the multiple case test again the same expression. Okay, you use the same expression. The select case test expression list is there. Then you can check if you satisfy. Then statement block. Then case 2. Okay, expression list 2 is there. That second expression is there. Then you satisfy like that. It also check for the one by one. Okay, you can use. Then case else. Not satisfy that thing, you can execute the else part. Else part statement. Okay, then you can use for the select cases. Then you can check for the what are the case. Then you can give this the case expression list. Okay, let's select. Okay, this is the case. Start begin. Here is the end of this. The next thing. Okay. Then you are sometimes multiple case for the test. Then you can use for the case select case. Select case. The expression is evaluated when the select case start. Okay, expression this one. If the condition is true, then statement block is executed. Okay, then again check for the if the condition is not true, the expression 2 is test. The process continue until no more condition remain to be. Statement after the optional case else execute only if there no condition for the text. Okay, there are no match case, then else part is executed. Okay, the select case statement example. You can see as in the letter grade based on the numeric grade. Now you can see here switch. There's expression. Now case expression 1. If you have put here jump the statement. Okay, not satisfy the break. Okay, if you use the break, there are if you break is execute jump for the statement. Okay, case expression, second expression, your code here jump to statement. It is satisfied, not check for the other cases. That's a break. Okay, if you use that. Default is you want to execute this one default. Your code here jump. Okay, without break, then continuously you can check. Here is the without break. Without break, then you can continuously check for the other. If you satisfy also you can. But if you break is there, you skip up other condition. other condition. Now which is I, then you can give the number. Case 0, if the value is 0, 1, 2, then execute some lower number line. Okay, it's a break. Your range is, if you check here like, but I use the break after here. It's going to check for the 3 conditions, 3 cases. Then like, okay, case 3, 4, 5, then median number. Then here you can see the range of condition is checking. Cases, range 0, 1, 2. It check for the 3 numbers here. But the if condition is there, only one condition is checked. If you greater than or something like that, that's the thing. But here is you can check the multi case, okay, value. You can. Okay, then here we use the break. Then if you satisfy here any condition, not necessarily check for the other cases. But not break is there, then check for the other cases. So if you satisfy also, then check for the other cases. Okay, this is the 2 things are there. Now we come for the logical operator. The purpose to perform the conjunction and then disconjunction, or if state. Okay. Sometimes you want to satisfy one more condition. Execute the particular group of block of codes. Then we need for the logical operator. Is the meaning similar to the English meaning? Okay, and the logic operator has a precedence. Okay, it has also precedence. Arithmetic operator, after that, comparison operators are evaluated next. After that also, logical operator only evaluate. Okay, it also left to right in the following order. First, okay, in the condition, we have some arithmetic operator or calculation or something. First, evaluate that one. After that, comparison operator evaluate. Okay, compare for that condition or something. Then, after, evaluate the logical operator and or not and or XOR. Okay, in the computer architecture, I think. Computer architecture you study for the not gate, AND gate, or XOR gate, something that here also same. That's a use for the truth table. Okay, two conditions are true is the and if you use and the results also true. If one condition is false, other conditions are true. Then if you use an operator, then is the false. If a not, if one condition is true, is a not. If you use a not operator, that's a false. Results as a false. You enter that results is a false. Or any one condition is true, is a true. Results is true. If you both conditions are false, is the results also false. XOR is the right. Okay, both are true is the false, both are false also false, only true or false is the true. That's the XOR. Okay, not is the unary operator to perform the negation. Negation means that's the opposite. If you're true, is the false, result is false. If you condition is false, result is true. That's a not. And conjugation, both conditions must be true for the expression to be true. Then O is okay disjunction. One or both condition can be true for the expression to be true. Both are false is the expression to be false. To be false. XOR, one condition must be true for expression to be true. Okay. Other is the true or true is the condition is false, or false false is condition is false. Okay, condition is false. That's why you can use. then 3 logical operators. Now logical operators. Okay, then you can use this sign. Not in the Java, you can use and or, like, but here we are using here double ampersand mark. Double ampersand mark is the AND operator. If both of the operand are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. Okay, A and B. The condition A and B is true. Is the condition is true. A or B is false, or A and B also false. Is the condition is the false. Then we use the double ampersand in the code. This is the vertical bar. Is the two vertical bar is the called as a logical OR operator. It is a OR operator. A or B. Any one of the condition is true, then is that true. Or any one of the condition is true, or both are true, is that true. So both are false, then false. Okay. Then two operator is the this the AND or O. Okay, this is the not explanation mark. This is a not operator. Okay, here is a and B is a not operator. This is the explanation. Is okay, logical not operator used to reverse then the logical state is okay of its operand. If the condition is true, then the logical not operator will be make a false. Then the condition is false, then the logical not operator will be make as the true. Okay. Now we finish. We can start. Okay, we can do some exam. Okay, you can give some number. Okay, enter the marks. Then want to display the grade. Okay, then we can use the condition. Okay, I remove everything here. Okay, I want to put the answer, enter the marks and get the results as a grade. Want to display the grade. Okay, then for the one input want to need. Then text box we want to put the input. Okay, input as a text. That's a enter the marks. Okay, then we need for the button as a display the results. Okay, then we need for the label. Okay, 2, 3 label we need because one of the label. Okay, 2 label as a permanent label for the display the description. Okay, here is the marks. Okay, this is the grade and display this grade here. Okay, display this grade here. Now you can see here I want to change this object name. Okay, txt text box marks. Okay, that's a mark. Then this one also want to mean because we want to display this output as a grade. LBL grade. LBL grade. Okay, this one going to display. But this is the permanent, then I didn't change the name of the object, but change the text property. Only change for the text property is there. Okay, you can enter the mark. So then you can make for the mark. Okay, mark. This one is the grade. Okay, what is the grade? Want to display the grade here. Okay, this is the button. Okay, I change the button as a display grade. Okay, then is the one object is there, but better to change for the name. Okay, object name. Okay, that's usually btn grade or display grade. Also, and you can use btn display grade. Display grade. Okay, I double click this one. Okay, if you click this button, we only need for the grade. Okay, first want to get that marks. After want to check that marks, what is the range? Okay, what is the range? Then want to display that grade. Okay, display that grade. Then I make that's a 2 variable. Okay, int marks. In marks. And string type. String, there's a grade. Or character also you can make string str grade. Want to display that grade. Sorry. Okay. This is the one variable as a integer marks because that marks want to compare all that. Okay. Then this integer mark, we have to get this integer. Okay, that's mark. Okay, marks. Okay, we can make for the marks. So marks, int marks, and grade. Okay. This one we have to get the int marks from that text box. Okay, if you enter the text box, okay, marks in the text box, that's a text property. When we want to convert, then int marks equal int dot parse. Want to convert text to, sorry, string to integer. Then txt mark dot text property. Text property. Now we get that marks. Now want to compare these marks. If bracket int marks greater than 90 or greater than equal. Okay, greater than or equal 90. Sorry, I want to make the double equal. 90. Okay, then want to display the results. Then str string. Str grade equal A plus. Okay, string is the double quotation. Then enter. Okay, single also I use the things. Like that. I expected another bracket. Validate expression. Marks greater than or equal. Sorry. Only one equal. Sorry. If you equal mean double equal is the only equal. Okay, else if. Okay, else if that condition. Else if condition is there, then I can copy into, okay, in marks greater than or equal 80. Okay, I can copy this one. Again, want to repeat. Okay, then also you can, if you understand, you can copy. Okay, that's a. Okay, I need this again. Else, after our, okay, this is our grading system. More than 70 is the B plus. Okay, B plus. Again, if you marks and 60 is the B. If you, that marks is greater than 50 or equal 50, the C plus. C plus. Okay, if you more than 40 but less than 50, equal or like but less than 50 is the C. Okay, if your result is more than 30, okay, I increase the number of 30. 30 is the D. Then I use the else. Else part is the str, sorry, grade equal D, sorry, F. Okay, then finally we want to display these results in the table. Okay, then LBL grade dot text property equal str grade. Okay, str grade. Now you can see I use the only two variable is the int marks and str grade. Okay, that the int mark. Then if you enter the marks in the text box, want to okay convert text to string to integer. Therefore, I use the int.parse method. Okay, already study this method, parse method. Then txt marks dot text. That it string convert to integer. Then after that I use the if decision making if condition. If the marks is greater than or equal 90, you can put the A plus. Or then if marks is more than okay, but not 90, but less than 90, but more than equal or more than 80. Or greater than or equal 80, then A, something like that. Now I run this program. I will give the time to also. Okay, now I run this. I type this is the 85. Is the A. Again, I type for the other condition. If you check 45, is a C. Okay, 6. Say F. Okay, for example, actually you type for this. That's the error. Because that is the text, not in the number. Okay, then you can use a isnum. Also, you can. Sometimes you can see. Okay, again I run. Okay, it's the empty. That also error. Okay, this But first want to check is the number is there. Then you can, okay, continue this. Okay, you can convert. Okay, now you can see another one. Here we use for the try pass condition. Okay, two things we can use. Okay, one is the another if condition we can use is num or try pass. Now we can use the in dot try pass. Okay, in dot try pass. Then we can use for the that is the condition. That's out. Get the set the platforms by that. Okay, right pasting and out int. Sorry, out int. Output is the integer. Out as okay, that is the int pass. That is the int marks. Sorry, is the condition like out as int marks. Okay, we can get that, sir. If we check that box is try to convert the integer, that's the in dot type pass. Previous we used for the in dot pass method. Here is a in dot type pass. We check for this. Okay, possible to convert to the integer. Then we can get the out. Okay, output. We can get the output as a int mark. Otherwise, no. Okay, otherwise, no. Then we can make this that also condition like that. We can put that execute this one. Okay, otherwise, okay, message box. Okay, we'll study later also message box dot show method. Okay, this is the one. Okay, please. Yeah. Then the marks. Please enter the marks. Something. Wait. Double quotation is okay. Double quotation. Okay, so this message. Enter the marks. Please enter marks in the marks box. Now you can start. 78 B plus. Condition also there. Okay, wait. Okay, then you can see if you enter empty or something. F. But if you okay, that also not display anything. Then we can use for the if condition also. If empty, we can check. Say try to convert to the integer. Okay. If condition, if someone are talking, why? Okay, then we can check if int txt in marks, okay, dot text not equal to, okay, not equal to empty. That's a then empty. Okay, oh, okay, not equal to empty. Then you can continue this one. Okay, you can continue for int marks equal to int dot pass as a int txt marks dot text properties. Okay, then you can use. Now I use here is the if condition. If you satisfy not equal to empty, then you can convert. Okay, then this is the else part. Else then you can show the message box is there, please enter the marks, or more than like, wait a minute, let me check it condition. Wait, start for the is the 1 2, okay, 2 is there. We if right, if else, if you like else part, but okay, sorry, right, then on the display this one, right, close this. Let's say this is the that if condition. That's the if parts. Okay, then we start this if x not equal to empty, else part. By this else part not. That's a if flux. We can check if flux here, right? This if. Okay, better I usually use for the indent is easy to make that. It's very difficult to like. Now this if condition is close, else I think one more. Okay, this else part, else if this, if else if this else part. Okay, else part is over, then okay, it is not necessary for here. Okay, this bracket not necessary. Now it's okay. Then else, right. I need another bracket, right. If we check the text box is empty, so wait. Okay, this is the empty mean there's space is there, that also character. Okay, there's no any character, that's empty. Okay, please enter the marks. Okay, if you enter the marks, you can calculate. Okay, again I explain first. Okay, I put that's the two one input box. Okay, want to give the marks in this input box. Here is this is the label, one label want to display. Okay, going to display that grade. Here is the one button. Okay, this is a small example. Okay, in future also we can use this if condition many places. That also a lot of okay example also there. Okay, we can do the practical. This is a display grade. This is a button. If you click this button, display the grade. Okay, then that inside the button I make the two variable as a int marks and int grade. Sorry, string grade, str grade, the int marks. First, want to check for that particular text box is not empty. Then you can convert the text to integer. Text to integer. Then we check that range of the marks. Then we want to display the grade. Okay, this is the if marks greater than or equal 90, A plus. If the grade is more than that, marks is not greater than or equal 90, but greater than or equal 80, then A. Then it is a condition. If you not satisfy this condition, check next. If not satisfied, go to next condition. Check them. This is the way, go there. Okay. Then if the marks is not in the 30, then lie. But in your, then lastly you want to display the grade. And in here we can put this the grade, like here the LBL text is the grade this line. Okay, but I put everywhere I want to type this one. LBL text, LBL grade or text equal D. That's like, then I put the finally we can get the what is the result, then want to display the grade here. Okay, then your input box is empty, then show the message, please enter the marks. Please enter the marks. Okay, this is the decision. Okay, now the decision also, sorry. Okay, this is another example. Divide by 0. I want to check it. Two examples that they are in. Oh, wait, it's not open the project. That's also console application. Okay, we can open another one, project. Open project. That is the okay. This is the temperature converter. Okay, now is the temperature converter. You can use this the temperature. Okay, enter the temperature. Your temperature is Celsius. Then you can convert to the Fahrenheit. But if your temperature is the Fahrenheit, then what is the unit want to convert? Okay, I use here is the radio button. Okay, this is the way you can select two unit, because some people don't know what is the type of temperatures also there. If you some uneducated people also there, then they know that what is the temperature type, what is the unit, Celsius and Fahrenheit. Another one also K also there. But here we are mostly use Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay, Celsius and Fahrenheit. Then we want to convert this one. Okay, I run this program. Okay, if your temperature is 0 is a Celsius. Okay, what's the unit now? Then you want to convert to the Fahrenheit as a, this is the, what is the unit? You give the temperature. Now we convert to the Fahrenheit. There's a Fahrenheit as a 32 Fahrenheit. Okay, if your temperature is 100, then what is the 212 for the Fahrenheit. Okay, but your temperature is Fahrenheit line. Then what is the temperature for the Celsius? Then 37.8. For example, now you know that COVID is there. Your body temperature is 98 or something, 98 point something or 98. Then you can think about they are only mostly they are talking for this the 102 is the fever and 98 is a normal like. Then you want to know what is the temperature for the Celsius. It's the 36.67. If a 98. Okay, 98.8.5 is the what is the temperature. 37. Usually 98.5 is the normal temperature for our body temperature. Usually for the but there some if children something is a high. But if you think about that is a fever more than 4. Okay, 104. More than 104 as a fever. We like that. So it is a 40. Then I use there's the 2 radio button. Okay, then that state also we are using. What is the this is the Fahrenheit. Then we want to convert to the unit as a this line. Okay. Now I use here is a one input box. That's a text input box as a text. Okay, 2 radio button. Okay, then I will send you that code to you also. That's if you want to do that. Okay, now you want to display. Okay, for the temperature and what is the unit? Convert unit. Okay, convert unit. Then I change that name. I think. Okay, this is the what's the name? TXT temp. TXT temp. That's input as a temperature. Okay, this one. What's the name? TXT. Sorry, LBL temp. Want to display this temperature here. This is LBL unit. I think. LBL unit. Then we can easily identify. Okay, we are going to display the temperature unit. This label LBL unit is a LBL temp. Okay, this is the TXT temp. This one radio button. We are using radio button RDBC Celsius. This one is RDBF. 2 things. Okay, I use for this the group box as a unit. Okay, if you want more to display, then you can use a temperature unit. Temperature unit. This is the one button. Convert to the temperature. One is like okay. That's it. This is the object name btn convert. Okay. This is the here is a convert is there. This is the text property. This is the text property. So this one is a permanent text. Therefore, I use for the label. I didn't change the name of the label because that's a permanent. We are not used for this label in our code. Not used for this one in our code. Okay. Now I convert. Okay, double click this convert button. Okay, if the convert button. I use the function also. We want to study later. The next chapter is the function. Okay. We want to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, Celsius to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit to Celsius, so Celsius to Fahrenheit. Then this is the calculation. Okay, it is that is the function already you study in the C++. I think the function. Here also little I explain, but the more explanation is the next chapter. Okay, there is a public double. The output as a double type. Therefore, I use there is a public double mean anywhere we can use the therefore there is a public keyword. Public double. This is the function name. Okay. This parameter I use, there's this parameter passed here. Therefore, double dBl T. There's a temperature. Okay, we are going to give the temperature. It also some calculation want to convert that one and then return for that value as a dBl convert temperature. This value want to display. The same thing here is the if your temperature is the Fahrenheit, this line. Okay. Fahrenheit, then we want to convert that as a Celsius. Okay, then I can use this just the whiteboard. Okay, now you can see. Can you see that whiteboard is there? Okay, now is the temperatures there. Two temperatures there. The 2 unit. Okay, this is the Celsius. Okay, this is the Fahrenheit. You can see there already I mentioned. Okay, let's say sorry. This is the Fahrenheit. Now that is the Celsius is 0. The value is 0. Then here is the 32. Fahrenheit is the 32 value. Okay, the Celsius 0, the Fahrenheit value is 32. The Celsius is 100. Celsius is 100. Okay, the Fahrenheit is 212. 212. Okay, 212. Then we want to make the relationship with the if you want to if you given temperature is equal to Celsius, then you want to convert to the Fahrenheit. Okay, convert to the Fahrenheit. Then if now we can the given temperature is the Celsius. Then we want to use the Fahrenheit. Then we don't know that Fahrenheit what is it like. Then we know there is this is the range 0 to 100. Here is the 212 to 32. The 0 minus 100 is the 100. That is the result. 212 minus 32 is the 180. 180. Now we can use that range. Now your temperature is Celsius. Then I want to calculate for the Fahrenheit. F. Okay. Equal. What is the ratio here? 180. Equal. Okay, equal. Now you can see we give some temperature as a C. Okay, some temperature C is there. Okay, sorry. Temperature is a F like F minus 32 because that is a bottom is the I. Now your temperature is here. Okay, sorry. F is here. Then we want to unknown temperature is F like here. But we know the C is a C is here is a 60 or something. We can put the 60 now as a C. Okay. Then F minus 32 because this height equal F minus 32. X minus 32 equal, okay, equal, okay, raise. Because this is the calculation is there, we get that relationship for the Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, Fahrenheit to Celsius. F minus 32 equal 212 minus 32 equals C minus 0. Here is a down, minimum is a 0. Equal 100 minus 0. Okay, then you can get that result F minus 32 minus 32 2 upon 112 minus 32 is 180. 180 equal C minus 0 is a C. Okay, any number subtract with the C is a C. The value is the same value. Okay, 100 minus 0 also 100. Now we have the, this is the relationship. If you know the C, okay, so give some value as 60. Now we can calculate for the F. Okay, now you can see here we can divide something. Okay, that 0 we can cut. Okay, this 0. Now we can divide by 18 by 2. Now we come for here is a 9. Okay, this is a 9. This one is a 5. Now you can see F minus 32. F minus 32 equal equal 5 by, sorry, 5 is here, 9 by 5 C. Okay, 9 5 by, okay, 9 by 5 into C. Now if you know the particular value, if you give in the F, then you can calculate the C. If you, okay, if you know that, okay, if you know the value C, then you can calculate to F. F. Now it's a F equal 9 by C, okay, sorry, 9 by 5 into C plus 32. If you know that I give the C is a 60, okay, now we can, for example, C is a 60. Then we can calculate the F equal how much? 9 into, okay, 9 into 12. Sorry, 9 into 5. We can 5 divided by 60 is a 12. 9 into 12 mean 108 plus 32. 108 plus 32, how much? 8 plus 32, 140. It's okay, I think. 140. F is 140. Okay, this is the equation. F minus 32 equal 9 by 5 into C. 9 by 5 into C. Okay, close the value 9 by 2 plus 32. This is the Fahrenheit. We get the Fahrenheit. Celsius to Fahrenheit convert. Then this is the C, that is a particular temperature value we can get from that in the input box. Okay, get from input box. Okay, input box and multiply by 9, divide by 5 plus 32. Then if you give in that your temperature is okay Fahrenheit, then we want to subtract. 32 into 5 by 9. Then we can get. Now we can check that this is the if you click this button, if the temperature text box not equal to empty. Okay, then we convert that temperature, that text to double. Okay, not integer, double, because you can use that sometimes the Fahrenheit or some temperature also you can make that any double value. Okay, then I use that is a to radio button. Want to know what is the unit is there. You are given temperature, what is the unit? Okay, what is the unit? If RDBC, that radio button is Celsius, is true, then we want to calculate for the temperature as a Fahrenheit. Then I call this function is a F calculate, pass that the temperature here. Then it call this function. Okay, that function is there. Then that function want to get return this value. Then that value want to convert to the display that label. Then want to convert the string. Then you want to display that as a unit also Fahrenheit. Okay, unit also Fahrenheit. If else, if you are okay, unit is Fahrenheit, you given temperature is a Fahrenheit, then want to convert to Celsius. Then I call that as a Celsius calculation. Okay, then without that function also, you can copy and paste this function in here. Calculation is here. Without that function, you can put this calculation here. That calculation and okay. If you didn't select that radio button, want to show that you didn't select the unit. If you are on the computer, want to decide which unit is there, then we can convert which one. Okay, now is a no selection is there, but I put the 56, but the computer doesn't know what is the unit want to convert. Therefore, you select the unit. This is the way we want to give for the user feedback. Okay, then you want to select the unit. You select unit. Then if you select the unit, then you can get the temperature. Okay, if you 60, you can check our Celsius 60, 140. Our calculation, the equation is correct. Okay, it is convert to the. Then I explain again also. Okay, there is the one input box is the temperature. If temperature want to convert to the one unit to another unit, therefore temperature. I think in here also, in calculator also they have calculate application, length, currency, temperature. Here use. Okay, there's a Celsius. Or what other? Kelvin also there are 3. I use the 2. Okay, this is a Celsius. Your temperature is a Celsius. You can type 45. Then it's a Fahrenheit, how much? And K is how much? Okay, I mentioned that is a temperature. Our temperature is a 60. Sorry, 140. Okay, then you can select the what is the, if your Fahrenheit is there, then you can select your okay. Here is a select select list is there. Okay, but in my case, I use the two button, radio button. You can choose one. Okay, the selection also there is only single selection. Now this is the two selection. Then if you use unit is Celsius, then we can get the convert to the Fahrenheit. Okay, then these are the two label want to display the results. One is the temperature, other one is the unit. Okay, this is the temperature, the unit, and you can use change for the name. No, not necessary, but you can change as a unit, temperature unit. Okay, this is the convert button. Okay, you can forget for these things. Okay, I keep it there. This one. Okay, you are sometime you are confusing. Okay, you are forget this function. Later we study. Okay, return is not necessary. DLT is that. Okay, this one we want. Okay. Okay, there is a calculation. Okay, C calculation. Okay. ELP temp. So DBL temp. Okay, you forget that function, not necessary. Now it's okay. Now then if you click this button, first want to check there's a the input is not empty. Then we can convert that text value to double as a number value. Okay, double values. That's a try pass method. Then after we want to check which unit you select. Okay, if you select the button as a Celsius button, Celsius, C. Okay, this is a C, that's a F. Oh, you can give for the full name Celsius, Fahrenheit. Okay, that calculator has that one. Okay, I use for the short name. This is a Fahrenheit or Celsius. Okay, I use the unit as a notation, the C and F. Okay, then if that button is C, then we want to convert to Fahrenheit. This is the calculation. Then we want to display that results in the some format I use for the 2-digit decimal point. Therefore, this format is there. If you select the Fahrenheit, the unit is Fahrenheit, then we want to convert to the Celsius. Okay, C unit, the convert as a Celsius. Then this is the results. Okay, small example. Okay, small example. This is this. Okay, this much not in here. You see. Okay, I will give you want to write. You can write. Give 8 minutes, and I am going to finish. Then next week, we can start for the new chapter. Okay, new chapter is that 5. Okay, validate input with the string and function. Okay, already I mentioned that's this next chapter is a function. We study the function, then we can use the function for the calculator everywhere. Okay, we can call, and we can avoid some repeating text. Therefore, we are using the function. Some code you can omit. Okay, not necessarily again typing everything for the code. Therefore, we are using the function. Okay, easy to handle and easy to modify. Therefore, we are using the function. But if you some modification is there, everywhere we want to modify. Therefore, we are using the function. Okay. Then I will give the time to, you can write. Okay, you can write this exam code. Okay, first you want to draw this layout. Then after you can write. Okay, this is the layout. Temperature, this is the temperature conversion. One input box, two radio button. You can draw in your notes. Okay, then display the temperature and what is the convert unit. And one button. Okay, small application. Okay, if you do small thing, then you can start for the big development. Okay, this is the first basic. Okay, today this is the second semester. You are the basic thing you have to study. Okay, you first draw this layout. Then after you double click this convert button. Then you can go to the code. What is the code you will write? Okay, if you, I can make more interaction if you the face to face. That's the things. The problem. Okay, now I can pass that. Okay, you can unmute your things. Okay, let's draw this layout. I can show the code. Students. Okay, if you double click the convert button, this is the code. Okay, in the button, want to check that the text box is not empty. Then we convert that string to double. Okay, but we want to declare the double variable here. Okay, double and dbl convert temperature to variable. To variable here. Okay, I can make there. Wait. Start with the. Okay. Now you can see two variable we use. One is a db. Okay, double dbl temperature and double dbl convert temperature. I will give the time to write. This is the two variable and two radio button. We check for that's a check state r dbc. That's the object name. The radio button dot check is true. Then that is the given temperature as the Celsius. Okay, this is a Celsius. Then we want to convert to Celsius to Fahrenheit. Celsius to Fahrenheit. This is the calculation. This is the equation. Celsius to Fahrenheit. That results want to display in the label. And dbl convert temperature dot to string as a lbl temp dot text. But the unit is a Fahrenheit. Else if that state is true, Fahrenheit, the given temperature is Fahrenheit, or to convert, it will convert to, it must convert to Celsius. That is the calculation. Okay, student, now we are going to stop. Then we will meet again in Friday. Friday, then you can use some software. You can capture my screen, your screen and my voice. Then later also you can run. Okay, you can play a lot of screen capture. Yeah. Use the computer. You can capture, but it sometimes is value in the record. You can time to time keep it, and if you learn, then you can delete. There's a